I stopped listening to older women tell me not to date older men when I realized that they didn't care about me. They were just trying to protect their investment. A lot of older women also cheat on their husbands. They just cheat with younger men and then funnel money to that younger man using their husband's money, buying him shoes, Jordans, PlayStations, paying his apartment fees, and everything. The difference is that younger man will never actually try to start a family with her or tell her to leave her husband. So she still has to be stuck in a miserable relationship with a man that probably doesn't want her. On the flip side, if her husband goes out here and deals with a younger woman, there's a high chance that he might actually fall for her and want to leave his wife. And so, therefore, a lot of older women have pushed this agenda that it's bad, you're going to get manipulated, you're going to get used, you're going to have to do all these terrible things when you start to date older men. And this doesn't even go for just men that are married. Women will tell you just to stay away from older men in general because they want to be able to have these men available to them when they go back being single. But if all the older men keep running to younger women, that leaves no men for them. And older men, they tend to hit their peak financially once they're older. They're not going to really hit it super young. At least most men aren't. We do have a major generation of young wealth, but let's just be real. A lot of men don't hit their peak until their 40s or 50s. And when they do, they tend to look for something younger and attractive to them. And the competition for the older women is so seriously hard that they tend to have no choice but to become sugar mamas and cougars, messing with younger men to still be able to get some form of attention that they are not able to get in their age group currently. Push out propaganda telling women you're going to get used, abused, you're going to sleep with an old man for all this stuff. He's not going to treat you right. We know you have to do all these terrible things at night to get that money. And it's just like, not necessarily. Like a lot of older men actually cater to their younger women. They try to make their lives easier. They do anything and everything to not lose them and give them pretty much access to everything. Like, if you know, you know. And I'm not talking about extremely young women, 18, 19, early 20s. Shouldn't even be thinking about a serious relationship, just like having fun and enjoying your life. But as a 31-year-old woman, this is perfect for my age range. If you're like in your 30s and you're tired of playing around with guys your age, it is a little bit easier when we actually decide to date older. The problem is we become serious competition at my age, like 28 to 35, for the older women because they are more likely to lose their husband as soon as we step in a room. I stopped
Ooh,
listening
I
to.
guess she had done told y'all. Now listen. Y'all become more. Wait. I like that little laugh part that you said right there.
Serious relationship, just like
Hold on.
having fun and enjoying your life. But as a 31-year-old woman,
Yeah.
this is perfect for my age range. If you're like in your 30s and you're tired of playing around with guys your age, it is a little bit easier when we actually decide to date older.
It's a little bit easier when y'all become adults. I know you said that you're 31 and that's like the age range. It become a little bit easier when y'all become 18 and up. This shit started at 18, 19, 20, 21. Listen. The old hoe gonna try to deter y'all because they like to point out how a man is gonna treat y'all, which is kind of strange because of when they link up with these men, those men treat them like they said that they gonna treat y'all. Hmm. If truth be told,
In their age group
watch this.
currently. Push out propaganda telling women you're
Yeah,
going to get used,
you're
abused.
gonna get used, abused. Isn't that what's happening to older women? Hmm. Yay, nay.
You're going to sleep with an old man for all this stuff.
You're gonna sleep with the old man for all this stuff. Isn't that what they is sleeping with the old men for? No, no. So they just giving up monkey. Really? Huh? They not using the old man either.
Not going to treat you right. We know you have to do
They're
all.
not gonna treat you right. Yeah. These men is not treating them right. Also, right? That's why they out here single. At least that's why they say they out here single because the men wasn't treating me right, and now I'm back out here in these streets. I like what she also had said in the beginning that one of the major reasons is while they're dealing with the younger dudes ain't trying to wife them. The younger dudes is not saying leave your husband. That's really not how I go. The men though, with a young tender, they'll mess around and leave their wife. They'll mess around and leave their la la for that young tender. Mm-hmm. And that young tender will become his little la la. A young player ain't do not want you to leave that man that you got. We don't play games like that right there. You lady, we need for you to keep him. You need to keep our husband. Keep our husband, baby. Do not separate. Nope.
Money, buying him shoes, Jordans, PlayStations,
See?
paying his apartment fees, and everything. The difference is that younger man will never actually
Never.
try to start a family with her.
Never start a family. He don't even see y'all old hoe like that. Nope. But a young woman will see star in the family with an older man.
Or tell her to leave her husband. So she still has to be stuck in a miserable relationship with a man that probably doesn't want her.
She thought it through. I like her.
On the flip side, if her husband goes out here and deals with a younger woman, there's a high chance that he might actually fall for her and want to leave his wife.
Facts. Facts. Mm-hmm. So to all you old hoes, all you old cougars and stuff like that right there, let the young girls live. Let the young girls live. Wasn't you able to live? Wasn't you able to whore around the way that you... Well, y'all wasn't able to whore around like the young girls are able to whore around now. But y'all did a lot of stuff that y'all wanted to do. It was behind closed doors, but y'all did it, though. Let the young girls live. Let the young... Damn it, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's a young man or an old man. Y'all will tend to get treated the same. If you come into contact with a dude who is going to use you and gonna run you over and all that fly stuff, gonna treat you like garbage and just use and abuse you, that can happen with a young man, that can happen with an old man. So y'all stop telling the young girls don't deal with the dudes who got their shit together, because that's really what they saying about the older men. Yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of here, man.